Have you ever felt like your brain is working against you? Like no matter how badly you want to change, wake up early, hit the gym, focus, stop scrolling, something deep inside pulls you back to old habits. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Your brain is not built for change. It's built for efficiency, and the subconscious programs that run your life are like well-worn roads, easy to travel, hard to escape. But what if you could hack your brain's autopilot with just 20 seconds? No expensive course, no years of therapy, just a simple rule that can help you rewire the way your mind responds. This isn't just another motivational quote. This is based on a real psychological principle, and once you understand it, you'll see how powerful it is. Let's start with something simple. Think about the last time you wanted to do something good for yourself, but didn't. Maybe you planned to meditate, but ended up on your phone. Maybe you promised to write that business idea down, but got too tired. Or maybe you told yourself you'd go for a run, but the bed felt way too comfortable. That tiny moment between intention and action is where everything happens. It's the exact moment your old subconscious program whispers, "Not now." And here's the scary part. Most people lose that moment every single day. But there's a way to flip the script. It's called the 20-second rule. The 20-second rule was made famous by author and happiness researcher Shawn Achor. He discovered something fascinating. If you want to build a new habit or break an old one, the key isn't willpower. It's friction. Friction is the amount of effort it takes to start something. The more friction, the less likely your brain will do it. The less friction, the more likely it becomes a habit. Here's an example. Shawn wanted to practice guitar more often, but his guitar was always in the closet. Every time he thought about playing, the 20 seconds it took to open the closet, get the guitar out, tune it, sit down, felt like too much. So he did something ridiculously simple. He placed the guitar in the middle of his living room, already tuned, ready to go. And guess what happened? He started playing every day. Not because he became more motivated, but because he reduced the friction. The same principle works in reverse too. Shawn wanted to stop wasting time watching TV, so he removed the batteries from the remote and placed them in a drawer 20 seconds away. That small barrier made him stop unconsciously reaching for the remote. In short, good habits lower the friction. Bad habits raise the friction. But let's go deeper. Why does this work so powerfully on the subconscious mind? Your brain is like an energy miser. It's constantly scanning for ways to conserve effort. If something takes extra energy, even 20 seconds more, the subconscious chooses the path of least resistance. This is why so many people stay stuck in loops. Not because they're lazy, but because their environment is designed to make the wrong choice easy and the right choice hard. Scroll on TikTok? One tap. Cook a healthy meal? 20 minutes. Open Netflix? One button. Read a book? Find it. Sit down, focus. The brain simply goes, easier path wins. The 20-second rule hijacks this tendency. It flips the environment in your favor, making the good things easy and the bad things inconvenient. Now let's talk about how this actually rewires your brain. Every action you take strengthens neural pathways, like grooves in a road. The more often you repeat an action, the deeper the groove becomes. Your brain then defaults to these grooves without thinking. This is the power of the subconscious. When you reduce the friction for good habits, you fire those neural pathways more often. More firing, more wiring. And over time, what once felt hard becomes automatic. The same goes for bad habits. By making them less accessible, you starve those pathways of energy. And slowly, they weaken. Let's bring this to real life. Say you want to read more books instead of scrolling your phone at night. Here's how the 20-second rule works. Put your phone in another room, or in a drawer at least 20 seconds away. Place the book on your bed, already open to the page you want to read. The moment your brain reaches for stimulation, the book is right there, easier than the phone. Suddenly, reading isn't a struggle. It's the path of least resistance. Or maybe you want to work out every morning. Don't rely on motivation. Use friction. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Put your water bottle next to the bed. Set your alarm across the room so you have to stand up to stop it. When you wake up, the path to start takes less than 20 seconds. Your subconscious mind sees it as the easiest option and follows. Here's where it gets even more interesting. The 20 seconds aren't just a time hack. They're a pattern interrupt. Habits live in the subconscious. They thrive on smooth, automatic sequences. The moment you interrupt that sequence, even slightly, your conscious brain has a chance to step in. That's why simply making junk food harder to reach, putting it in the back of the cupboard or not buying it at all, can break a late-night snacking cycle. Your brain goes, ugh, effort, and moves on. But let's address the big question. Can something this small really change your life? Yes, and here's why. Most people try to change their lives with huge, dramatic moves, strict routines, 5 a.m. alarms, massive lifestyle overhauls. And 90% of those attempts fail. Not because people don't want it, but because their environment doesn't support it. Real, lasting change is built in small margins. Tiny shifts and friction accumulate over time, creating entirely new neural pathways. That's how habits are truly formed. Not through motivation, through design. Think about how powerful this is. If you lower the barrier to your best habits by just 20 seconds, you can stack these small wins over weeks, months, and years. A 20-second change can mean more workouts, more reading, more mindfulness, less procrastination, less distraction. This is how momentum is built, not by trying to climb the entire mountain, but by taking one easy step at a time. Now, let's flip the scenario. Want to break bad habits? Add 20 seconds of friction. If you scroll your phone too much in bed, leave it in another room overnight. If you binge Netflix, unplug the TV or remove the remote batteries. If you drink soda too often, don't keep it in the fridge. Those 20 seconds give your brain enough time to question the impulse. And over time, the habit loses its grip. There's also a psychological layer here, identity. When you change the friction in your environment, your behavior begins to shift. And when your behavior shifts, your identity follows. You stop saying, I want to be the kind of person who works out. You start becoming that person. Because your daily actions align with that identity, not through force, but through ease. Your subconscious isn't your enemy. It's a powerful ally. You just have to give it a better script to follow. Let's recap how to use the 20-second rule effectively. Lower the friction for habits you want to build. Make them so easy your brain can't say no. Raise the friction for habits you want to break. Make them inconvenient enough to break the loop. Focus on environment over motivation. Motivation fades. Design lasts. Remember, 20 seconds is enough to interrupt old patterns and spark new neural pathways. Your life is not changed in one big leap. It's changed in the quiet micro moments. Those seconds between I should and I did. That's where your subconscious either keeps you stuck or sets you free. So tonight, look around your environment. Where are the friction points keeping you stuck? And what can you shift in just 20 seconds to make the right choices automatic? The 20-second rule isn't magic. It's science. But when you apply it with intention, it can feel like magic. Because your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your future. If this idea sparked something in you, imagine what would happen if you actually applied it, one small shift at a time. Your subconscious mind is powerful, but it follows the path you design. So design wisely, 20 seconds at a time. Subscribe to Deep Theory for more powerful insights on psychology, mindset, and the hidden forces shaping your life. Let's unlock the library of the mind together.